Hello, everyone, and welcome to the lesson. My name is Raz, and today I'll be introducing you to a software called Inkscape. Inkscape is a vector-based editor for 2D design, and it is similar to Adobe Illustrator. But Inkscape is free and open source. You can go to the website and just download it here, and that is wonderful. Now, what can we use this for? What are the applications and what can you make with this? So I've prepared a few examples. And like I said, this is a vector-based program, so it is very useful for print. And when you want to create, let's say, big signs and billboards, you can start off with something small you can print on a piece of paper. But if you would scale it up, it won't lose any quality. If you would be working in Photoshop or stretching a picture, you would see the quality go low, and that is something that we can use over here. Also, it's really good for logos and icons, web design, and these illustrations for websites, and also these logos and icons over here. But not only for graphics, but also for engineering and manufacturing 2D CAD. What you see over here is a drawing of a sheet that would be cut in a CNC mill. So these are accurate according to the real size. So that is another way to use this software. Now, before we get started, I want you just to feel a little bit of the navigation with the mouse and a little bit with the keyboard. If you want to pan your view, you hold down the middle mouse button and you can move all around. And when you hold the control key, you can zoom in and out. So just get a feeling of that, and I will start to tell you about the rest of the things we see here. Inkscape is controlled when you control Inkscape, it's with these tools. These let you create shapes and paths and lines and add anything here to the design. These are the basics one, and today I'll show you just a few. Whenever we click on any one of them, you would see that these options appear, and they are different for each tool you select. Now, I want to show you the exercise for today, and we'll get to it after I show you how to work with a few of these tools. So I would want you to create one character of your own using these shapes and whatever I'll be showing you. So this is what we have for later. And I want you to start out with the rectangle tool. And you just click and drag and add these rectangles. And if you want to create a perfect square, what you would do is hold down the control key and do try it out for yourself while holding control. Add some squares in. See how that feels. And you can also start your rectangle from the center by holding the Shift key. And do try that too right now. Also try Shift and Control, and you get a little bit more control on your square. Now these on the corners, after you've created one of these rectangles, you can change the shape by dragging one of these. And with the circle with this circle one, you can create these rounded corners. So try that out. Okay, now let's change some of these colors. To change a color, you just select any one of these and press on one of the colors here, and it will change the fill. This is the fill inside. And you can, if you hold the Shift key, and you can select a few and change the same color for every one of them. So try that out. Now, I said this is the fill inside, the inside color. The outline is called the stroke. Now, you see over here, fill and stroke. If I want to change the color of the stroke, I can do that by holding Shift key and choose a color, as you see. And I can change the stroke, the width, by right-click and making it smaller, making it huge. So just right-click on the button. Great. Good. I think we can move on. Let's move to the second tool, which is the most basic. Oops, sorry about that. Here we go. Move. Great. This is the select tool. It's the most basic tool. It's just for selecting, but you get more options over here. It's not only just to select. So so in order to select anything, if you want to surround the whole geometry you want. Let's say I want to select this one, or select many, but I want to include it. I need to surround the whole thing. So only if I surround the whole thing, I would control these. Now I'll just delete it because I want some space on my canvas. And now these corners, these control points. When you select an object, you can with these you can change the size. You can change both of them together by holding the corner or just the side. And when you click once again, you see it changes. And now you can rotate. You can rotate or you can skew your object. Okay? And if you double click, you get back to the rectangle tool and you can change it like it was. And if you want to go back, press Escape twice. Okay, so just feel it out by dragging and rotating. Okay, just do that. And the next thing, I want to show you some of these. Okay, so I want to, let's put it one over the other. Now, when I have these selected, let me show you. You can rotate it by 90 degrees counterclockwise or clockwise. So, okay. And flip it, like mirror it on the horizontal axis and on the vertical axis. Now, when we have a lot of objects on top of each other, we can edit the arrangement, and it's this panel over here. So look, you see the button. This would bring it all the way to the top. Okay, let me do it reversed. let's put this all the way to the bottom, which is over here. And now you can go and just move it up and down on the arrangement on the canvas. So I want to bring this up, or I want to bring it all the way to the bottom. So try to do so do that with whatever you have on your screen. Okay, change the arrangement, select a few, and do the symmetry. Okay, wonderful. Now I will. Okay, so you can copy and paste it by pressing Control C and Control V, like any other software you know. And we will now go to the circle tool. Oops. Okay, so the circle tool is very similar to the rectangle tool, but you can see that instead of the rounded corners, you can change this circle, how it's like you can take only just one part of it, like a pie, and you can change it right over here on the top. And if you want it totally closed, you don't have to do like that, but you can click on this button, and you can make up a perfect circle by holding Control, or here on the top, let's do it 20 by 20. Okay, so I think this is all I wanted to show you. And let's see these ones. Look at how I created these examples. Look at how I made this hair. See that it's on different layers. Look at the work with the stroke. Okay, and I want you to use some rotation, not just an ellipse. Okay, and remember, you can change the stroke width over here. And yeah, I'll leave you to it for now, and I will see what you make at the end. Okay, so have fun and see you.